On the air everywhere, this is New England Broadcasting.
Welcome to the Ron Van Dam Show. Hold on tight. Things can get a bit weird, if you like that sort of thing.
Come Monday, it'll be alright.
Monday morning, you sure look fine. Rainy days, Mondays always get me down.
Whatever.
Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays.
It's just another manic Monday.
Monday, Monday, so good to me.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. It's the Ron Van Dam Show.
Victoria, Victoria, Victoria.
Well, it's Monday. You know what that means. It means a Tori pays a visit
It means it's the worst day of the week.
for somebody.
I don't know. People don't like Mondays. You got a case of the Mondays.
Well, it's Monday somewhere. Is that the expression?
No, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
right.
I can say that at 9:30 in the morning. Sometimes, not often, but
Nope. You can say it anytime you want.
yeah.
Welcome to the program. This is the post-Thanksgiving extravaganza.
That's right. Post Black Friday, post everything.
Post this.
Wow, it's starting. The holidays have really kicked into full steam, right?
Yeah, I can't stand it.
Yeah, no,
I'm not into it, man.
no.
I ain't into it. I need...
You gotta buy stuff. It's the time to buy stuff. That's all it means to me.
That's all it is.
It's all it is.
I agree. The entire holiday. I don't even know what Jesus is anymore.
You know, he's
No.
took a back seat.
I really don't. It's not a religious holiday unless it's Christmas Eve and you go to church and you go home and you get drunk. I mean, seriously.
And people do that because of a ritual. I'm not even
Yeah.
sure a lot of them even believe it. They just it's a thing you do.
Yeah.
A place you go. It's a habit. It's a routine.
I think the only time Jesus comes into play is when the marijuana dispensaries open up for recreational purposes. People go, thank you, Jesus. I think that's
Thank you,
what-
baby Jesus.
Yeah, you know.
But, they're driving around smoking. It's like driving around drinking, isn't it?
It's illegal.
I see it. I smell it.
It's illegal to do that,
Right.
and you can get arrested like you can for
Well.
drunk driving.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. That's impaired. And as I've said many times, I mean, I've smoked pot before, force-fed it as a child.
I never inhaled.
No, I couldn't. I was a child. I don't inhale.
Oh, edibles. Little baby brownies.
Right. I mean, I know the experience of being high, and I know if I was driving in my car and something happened in front of me and I said to myself, I better hit the brakes, it would take me 7 hours to find the brake pedal.
At least
I
a
know
couple
that.
few seconds, and that's critical time.
Yes, someone runs in front of your car, a car stops short in front of you,
Yeah.
anything can happen. Your foot is not going to go to that brake pedal that quickly.
Right. You got to think about it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Which foot is that again?
Man. Oh, I got to hurry, man. The only good thing is that it makes you paranoid, and you think everybody behind you
That's
is
why
a cop.
I can't smoke. I just get too weird.
I guess if you think everybody behind you is a cop, you're going to drive like 5 miles an hour, which is going to be quite obvious.
It is.
All right. Anyway, you won't find me at a marijuana dispensary place.
Unless you're doing an interview. Yeah.
I wouldn't even do an interview. What's the point? They don't know what they're talking about.
right. I never thought of
Everybody online is just joyous, and that's about it, and they go home, and it's the whole
that.
deal.
I had one of my customers come in and give me a T-shirt from his dispensary. Because
Really?
he said free T-shirts are free T-shirts, man. And, I guess he's
I
right.
guess, yeah,
It said maryjane.com or whatever it was, something like that.
Wasn't that like a little candy bar?
Oh, yeah, those little, they would hurt your teeth, though. They're too chewy.
Oh, it was toffee,
Oh, yeah.
and it was horrible
They
for
still
your
make
teeth.
them.
Dentists used to hand them out so they get more customers.
Oh,
I know that's what they did it for. Anyway. Well, happy, what's the holiday again? Oh, Thanksgiving. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Yep. And take down those Halloween decorations.
I was just
Don't
going to say
forget.
that. There's
Yeah.
a few around.
Still.
What's going on there? Your cobwebs, we get it.
Yeah.
Your little, pumpkins are fine, but jack-o'-lanterns are not.
Seriously.
Yeah, I know the difference. One has a face. Don't think you're going to get away with it.
Well, it'll become obvious when it's Christmas and somebody is celebrating Christmas by having a dead the corpse.
And a gravestone on the
Right.
lawn
Yeah.
to celebrate Jesus.
Seriously, yeah. Well,
He was down.
You're right.
3 days, whole days.
Disciple down.
But then, in January or February, of course, we'll have our annual discussion about the Christmas lights that are still up.
That's a 5-hour special.
Till Valentine's Day.
Who are you trying to kid?
Leave the red ones up because that works for February.
Yeah.
Just take the green ones down.
I've talked about this before. I find the holidays to be a phony time because everybody is just so nice and sweet and wishing the best to you and your
forcing it.
family.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because otherwise they wouldn't dare say that to me.
They know you too well.
Yeah, and then they're sending me cards of love and peace.
Have you got cards yet? Already?
Not yet.
No,
Not yet.
me neither.
No, I'm waiting.
Are you going to send any?
I don't. That's not my department.
All right. You don't have any departments. I know.
I'm not sexist, but that's not a man's department.
What about a gay man? That's definitely their department.
I don't know where they shop. I don't know what department they shop in. I don't know. I'm just saying if you have a significant other that is a female, it's usually her that does it because men don't have emotions. So there's
that's not true.
Well, not all of them. And they're not developed.
My man is very emotional. I love that. He's sensitive and deep and funny as hell.
Believe whatever you want.
He has
Tori.
everything. No. Listen, I'm picky.
No, I'm sure he is. But is he sending out the cards?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about that.
Well, that's a step. That's a step in the relationship.
This is our first Christmas.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I don't know if there are even cards involved yet.
I have cards I bought last year on sale. You got to get them,
Yes.
and then because haven't sent them in years, and now I'm ready to send my fancy cards.
Yeah.
To a few people. I don't know. Then I miss somebody, so I feel bad. But if I get one, I send one back. That's what I try to do.
You can always do the Facebook thing. Merry Christmas.
Oh, I always do that. That should count.
That's so stupid.
Birthdays, everything. You get it that way now.
It's so heartless and
not.
digital. It's so stupid.
It's funny. You can't
even put a stamp on the damn thing.
No one has time. What if you're housebound?
No one has time
to send real mail, dude.
If no one has the time, right? Not
you pay your bills online, everything.
Let's say you have all your limbs, okay?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you can't go to the post office and sign your name to a card, $50 card, then
what?
Then
a $50
whatever
card?
they cost these days. Then what's then you don't have the real feelings that you're extending on Facebook. Merry Christmas, Bob. Come on.
It's still a sentiment.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's a click.
Well, you write and you're typing. You're saying something from your heart. You could have passed this person by and ignored them totally. I disagree. I think at least you're saying something to a person, and the way you say it, it's conveyed, even electronically. Do you know it's 2018? What are you supposed to do? We're not Pony Express anymore. We're going to have something called progress. You have to embrace it, Ron.
The Pony Express isn't running anymore.
Exactly.
But the post office is. And
for now.
Yeah. If someone sent me a Merry Christmas thing on the email machine, I would say, oh, ugh.
Really?
Yes.
I think it's still a sweet thought.
Yeah.
My uncle does it. He's not on Facebook. He's 80-something years old. He sends me an email every year. And it's very nice, and it's a little graphic. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and the reverse order, but whatever.
I don't send anything that has to spell check me. and the only thing I do like on the internet highway is the e-cards. I
stopped using those.
The animated
90s.
Ones.
Yeah, no, really, people still do
in the
that.
90s,
dude. Listen to me.
That was when there was Atari ping pong games. What are you talking about?
No,
the 90s.
like in '99, those e-cards were a huge thing.
Well,
I remember.
They're engaging, Tori. It's better than just a little.
Remember, you had to sign
tweet.
up. You had to pay AmericanGreetings.com. Now they have something called Jackie Larson something, and she tries to get you to pay. And once in a while, I get a Jackie Larson card from people.
Yeah.
They're all intricate and have
yeah.
music, and you pay money.
I know.
I'm not doing that.
Well, how much is a card that you send in the mail? That's money too.
Listen,
that's like $5.
No. Well, yeah, but still, you buy a box of them. Remember, we talked about this.
I don't know. I think it's all disingenuous. I mean, I think people really are very, very emotionally happy during the holidays,
right.
but I think
in January
it's induced.
Reality comes in.
It's like
right.
smoking marijuana.
Right. Then it wears off. You got to pay your bills, your credit card bills from all the things you bought.
Yes.
It's cold. Everyone went away. The tree comes down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when suicides go up, I think.
Yeah, because it's a pain in the ass to take the tree down.
I you know what? I like real trees. Now, how do you feel about real versus artificial?
When I was younger, I loved real trees, and here's what happened.
I think you've told me, but tell me again.
After a while, you start realizing, hey, wait a minute, it's a real tree. Where's the sap coming from that's getting all over my hands and my clothes and my floor?
I thought you were going to go into the fire thing again.
Oh, we'll get to that in a second. There are many reasons. The trees have sap. That is sticky. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Then I realized that once the tree comes into the house, it's detached from its
It's
legs.
a dead thing.
Yes, and it starts just shedding its
You
needles.
got to put water, right?
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. But the needles shed no matter what.
Right.
So I'm finding needles in the crack of my ass 6 months
I
later.
thought you said the crack in your floor.
No.
Really, Ronnie?
That-
What are you
those
doing
I
with
can
that
sweep
tree?
Up. Those I can sweep. I don't know how they get there. They just migrate.
Like
from,
sand when you come back from the beach. Wait, how did it get
It's
there?
like a caravan from Mexico. Somehow they get in.
They don't talk about that anymore. That just stopped happening.
Oh, they're on their way.
Okay.
All 10 of them.
Yeah, we have to have people,
Yeah, yeah.
disparaging the troops right now.
Yes,
We
I
have to,
Yeah, and shoot them on sight, by the way.
Right, yeah.
Okay. So, so that's number 2. So sap and needles. Then it's every time when you move the tree out of the house or the apartment,
Put it in a bag first. Even still, but
They don't make big bags for trees.
Are you kidding me? Of
Tori.
course they do.
Bag trees
they make bag trees.
from bagworms?
Do we have to start Googling?
No.
Okay, they make bag trees.
Well, that's silly. That's probably $20 for a bag tree.
It could be. I don't know
Yeah,
how much they cost,
that's
but I've
silly.
seen them, and
Yeah.
it's to make it easier for
Okay.
you.
Catch on fire? Sure, why not? Sure, why not? That's fine.
It happens. How many fires are there every winter?
Yeah. It's amazing to me that, of course, now we have these little electric bulbs. They used to be the big ones that really got hot.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a fire hazard. But
Real
before
hot.
that,
Don't touch the tree.
Century ago, they used to actually light
Candles. I mean, come on.
What
yeah.
kind of
The logic escapes
process?
me. I don't even know. It
Wow.
makes absolutely no sense. But they had.
stupid century?
What were they supposed to do? They had no electricity, dude. Stop it.
Well, put a couple of I don't know.
You can't put a flame in a ball because it'll blow. It needs oxygen to operate.
Hang them from a tree branch. Seriously.
Well, they had them on their walls as sconces, remember?
Yeah.
Why didn't the whole house go up? They were made of wood.
Well, I know, but they were they weren't right on the wall.
Until they melted.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I stopped going to midnight candlelight services because I started coming home as a wax figure. That stuff drips all over your hand. It hurts. But you can't yell out.
They make the little paper circle things to help you put.
Doesn't help.
That's for like when people die, right? Or murdered.
Yeah.
You stand in a group and you hold those
Yeah,
candles.
let's light a candle, get some hot wax dripping on paper. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, too. That's a good idea. Now let's all have
You're right. I never thought of that. It's paper.
Stupid.
It's flammable,
The
probably.
whole thing is stupid. First of all,
Ron, you're such a Grinch.
no, I'm not a
You're
Grinch.
a bah
I
humbug.
am simply stating the facts. And then you have a little sip of wine from a cup, and one of those people must have syphilis.
Listen to me. Wine is all. They wipe the cup, and wine is alcohol is a
Oh,
disinfectant.
I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't know that they were sanitary enough to wipe it with a cloth.
You watch the priests in those long robes.
Yes.
I see them going like
so
that
now
with
we're
a cloth.
taking everybody's saliva and putting it on the cloth.
It doesn't work. Oh well,
Yeah.
whatever.
And then those little cookies.
They're called wafers, right?
Okay, wafers. Yeah, I'm being handed that from a guy whom I'm not too sure what he did in choir practice. No.
Where were his hands?
No. No.
Is it a Catholic church? I don't. And
I
then
don't
I already
know.
have questions.
And then we go to the holy water.
Yeah, we don't have that. I don't think in the Episcopal Church.
Yeah, that's
Maybe we do, but it's
a
not
matter
the
of
same
choice.
kind of thing as a Catholic church.
It's not like a baby dipping pool.
Right.
But people take their hands, they put them in the water, and then
Right.
they splash it on themselves, and they walk in. And I'm thinking,
You got to put bleach in that baby.
seriously, man.
Then it's disinfected, like a
Yeah.
swimming pool.
Yeah, now I'm going
Is
to
it treated?
Yeah, I'm going to take pool water and splash it on my eyes. I mean, it just is. The whole thing is just.
You're
very
not even
communal.
a religious person.
It's very
It is,
communal.
so you don't have to
very
worry.
communal.
You don't go to church. So you don't.
And
Okay.
no matter where I go, whether it be a church or a movie theater, the guy sitting next to me has somehow got emphysema or some type of incredible disease.
Gastrointestinal
Something
thing.
going on. Something that can be passed quite easily. I mean,
Not a kidney stone.
This is just what people are, Tori. They just.
You're not a people person.
You know why? Because people are not respectful of other people. I'd be a people person if everybody else respected everybody else
it would be
accordingly.
a beautiful world.
It would be. But until you guys can get it straight, leave me alone. God.
I know, but we get along.
Yes, that's fine.
I'm a different people person.
No, I mean, everybody has a people.
Oh, exactly.
But see,
Your tribe.
I have to be with people who have an understanding
Yes.
about how bizarre this people thing is.
Oh, yes, I
Yeah,
know.
that's
Oh, I
all.
know.
Yeah.
I'm almost a hermit, but not by choice necessarily.
You got to learn to love yourself. And then
they
everything
say
is
that.
actually pretty cool.
That's what they say. I think
Yes.
it's true.
Yeah.
You know,
I know.
don't be too self-critical, Ron.
Sometimes I go to the bathroom just to get away.
Away from what?
People.
Oh.
It's the one place where people will not. All you got to do is sit on the toilet. I guarantee you, no one's going to come in that room.
Well, that's what the guy at work does, but he
Yeah.
goes in there with his phone forever, and you think he's
Sure.
just slacking.
Because it's the only place he has for solitude.
He's taking too many breaks. You can't do that. I'm out there by myself. What's that about? And I'm not naming any names, but some of you people know who I'm talking about.
Some of you do.
That's all.
Of course, Tori works for the United Nations, and she's talking about the UN Secretary General. Anyway, well,
I would work for the United Nations.
I would too.
Why not?
I'd find that culturally extremely interesting.
You know what? I'm trying
I
to
really
make a
would.
difference
I'm
here.
serious.
Yeah, me too.
I would find it incredibly interesting.
Exactly.
Anyway, so all right, there's our little thing.
Happy holidays.
Thank you very much. Did you have a turkey?
Yeah, I went somewhere.
Oh,
I went to my boyfriend's niece's house, and she has a beautiful home in Kingston, Massachusetts, which is a
nice.
lovely place.
Very nice. I've heard of
And
that.
a lot, you know what? This was my first Thanksgiving in years and years and years with a lot of children around. Babies,
Oh,
children.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay, because I thought it was different and I missed it, other than my own kids and grandkids. I
yeah.
haven't been around all these children, and they just love life. They're just playing and having fun, and they're seeing their cousins. You know what? It brought back memories of good times when I was young. Seeing your cousins for Thanksgiving and hanging out. The adults are boring. We don't want to go near them. You know, it was very nice. And these are all great people, which makes a difference. When you're around all good people,
Yes.
wow, what a difference that
Yes.
makes.
Then you leave the gathering of good people,
Mm-hmm.
and then my first reaction is that was a setup. People are not that good.
These people are.
Isn't that
I've
something?
met them before in the summertime,
This was
and
not
they're
a type
great.
casting thing.
They're very good people.
Very nice.
I know.
Congratulations.
I have a great boyfriend. Thank you. You'll meet him. You'll see.
Yes, I will.
He's the best.
Yes.
It took me this long.
Sure he is. Well, sometimes you have to wait for the good stuff.
I had to go older.
Yeah.
I want a mature man.
Well, you should. Why would you want a child?
No.
are
You
you
know
talking
my
about?
record. No, okay. Well,
I've heard your records.
they're bestsellers.
You do very well. Would you ever go to a Black Friday event?
A few years ago, my brother and I went to Best Buy
Yes.
just to check it out. Mm-hmm. We didn't buy anything because we would have had to wait 3 hours.
That's right.
But we went in, and there's wall-to-wall people, like a mosh pit. And it was craziness. So my answer is no. I just went in to look at it, and then we left after a few minutes because just to experience what this madness was about.
Yeah.
But then we drove to Walmart, which everyone has to drive to, and we didn't go in because they weren't open, but they had people standing outside
Yes.
waiting to get
Yes,
in the
yes, indeed.
dark and the cold.
In the cold.
Stop it.
Yeah.
No. Wait for Cyber Monday. Can't you just do that online? It's the same thing, right?
Yeah. You're becoming very digitally
Yeah,
apt.
Ron, what year is it again? Remember I told you?
Let's see, I don't know the year.
2018.
That doesn't mean you have to conform to things that are not working out.
You don't have to stay in the dark ages either.
I am so upset with the Facebook guy.
Oh, Mark Zuckerberg. Zuckerface?
Whatever his name
Zuckerhead?
is. Whatever.
He has too much money. He should be doing better things, shouldn't he?
He was asked recently in an interview, he said, you have too much power with Facebook. Would you consider just being the CEO or something else?
Right.
Relieving one of your title to somebody else? And he said, no. Said, no, this is what I do, and it's my baby. And he vehemently said, no, we're doing the best we can. And his little PR executive there trying to cover things up. From
Yeah, that data mining thing and the whole Russian bots. They
Yeah.
didn't really jump on it like they should have.
No, they didn't, and they didn't on purpose. And now they're losing out. Stocks are falling for now, and I think they're not going to do great.
We need the next best thing.
I think there's room for Instagram is apparently taking up the slack, but that's not
Right.
the same
That's
thing.
still owned by the same company, isn't it? Are they the same, sort of?
Probably. Probably yes.
I thought Facebook and Instagram were kind of brothered together or something.
It's like God's connected to all religions somehow, so I think it's the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
This Steve Gutenberg is really everywhere.
Wasn't he in Cocoon? That's all I think
Probably.
of when I think of Steve
Probably was.
Gutenberg. Gutenberg?
Guten.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Hume Cronin. Is he still around?
I
love Jessica Tandy.
think so.
Oh, I hope she's still here.
well, I don't know.
You know who's 102? Kirk Douglas. How do you get that old?
Yeah.
He looks it, though.
I know. But that's great.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I guess. Do you want to live that long where you can't even talk and move and breathe, basically?
I don't know how he's doing.
He seems okay, but I mean, if I was 102, I don't think I'd look as good. I mean, could I even walk? Would I want to?
It's a tough question because I don't think you can answer it till you're there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's tough.
You're right.
I don't know.
I'll talk to you in 40 years.
Okay, thanks.
Longer than that.
Yeah.
How old am I? 50 years. Talk to you in 50 years.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I've
Yes, you do.
I've stopped counting. I think it's time.
Okay.
And people are probably saying, like, what, that was the cherry.
It's the favorite part of the show.
It is a favorite part of the show. It's where people at home
And you're never
can
ready.
play along.
Yeah, you are. Okay, I'm
I'm
sorry.
always ready.
Okay, there you go.
I know it begins with a W.
Now, this week.
Well, it's a popular game. What's trolling, by the way?
Oh, we're going to go over this again. It's so cute, Ron. We've talked about this on the
Oh,
ECAT show.
I know that a troll is
Yeah.
an individual that stands at the front of a bridge and collects tolls.
Sure, that's the old-fashioned definition of a
how
troll.
so how do we get to another definition of
But
a troll?
there's also trolling with fishing. You know how you
Okay.
troll, you're trying to catch a fish.
Right.
You're trolling.
You're catfishing.
It's more like that definition because you're baiting people. You're saying something in a
Okay.
thread online
Then-
to
then-
try to inflame a debate or
Right.
an argument.
Then why do good people, walk around saying, I'm trolling you. You're my good friend and I'm trolling you.
Probably in play, in jest.
Well, it's not funny then. That's not funny. That's like saying, I'm going to murder you. Ah, ha, ha, ha. You're my close friend. I don't
I
understand
think it's
the
a little
difference.
different.
Sounds like a very bad thing to do.
Well, you can't fault. They say don't feed the trolls, meaning don't engage in the conversation
Right.
because they're looking for someone to give them attention.
Yeah.
You ignore,
Yeah.
you block, you
Right.
just, refuse.
But why do we have to go through life being tempted by the devil like that?
Well, that's life.
No,
and it's probably a
You know
lesson
what?
in there.
It's not life. If you don't go on the freaking internet, then it's not life.
Who doesn't go on the internet unless you're
I'll
an
raise
old
my
person?
hand. I'll raise my hand.
Ron, you're on it all the time.
I wasn't always old. I never went.
Well-
Me? I'm on the
Not
the
Facebook. I didn't say social media. I'm talking the internet itself.
I don't read
you need
people's
it.
comments.
No, but I mean, you need to use it for your job and so forth.
Oh yes, just for advertising purposes. But
Well-
I don't listen to comments or engage back
No, that's
and
fine.
forth.
But you're still using the internet. It's a device. It's a tool.
Oh, I'm using the tool.
Okay.
But
you're not becoming a tool.
No, but I'm not
Talking to
I'm not,
tools.
But I couldn't possibly engage with somebody on the internet
No.
machine because I don't.
You don't
engage.
use it. You're
I don't
smart.
Use it. Yeah.
You're smart. You don't need to be bothered with that.
So I guess where I was going was
We already started the game, but okay.
Well, Would You Rather is a very popular
Right.
thing where you play a game. I don't know what the consequences are, but it just kind of stimulates you at a party.
Is that a washing machine?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And it's a spin cycle. Sorry.
She's that intelligent. All she has to do is hear a sound. Spin cycle, 12 minutes left.
I can using Tide.
Right.
Tide pods.
Right.
What are those?
Is that underwear? Is that the underwear I
What'd
smell?
you have for lunch? I told you what your dinner was the night before. Remember once what
Yes, you did. And I didn't even know what I was having.
I reminded you what you ate. I wasn't even here. I could smell it in the walls.
I did not even know what I was
Not
going to eat that night,
complimentary.
but she did. Okay.
So, what was the question?
I don't think there was one. So what we do is we ask these ridiculous questions back and forth, and you can play along at home
Right.
simply by just listening and answering yourself.
Okay.
It kind of stimulates your brain. It's very healthy for you to have your brain stimulated.
Right.
Yeah.
Just use a Q-tip. That's what I do. Just
Oh,
dig
I
it in
got
real far there.
I got to tell you a
tickles.
really, really funny story. I was.
I'm going to make you play that theme song again.
I know, because it's been so long. I was cleaning my ear with a Q-tip, and it says on the box, "Don't clean your ears with a Q-tip."
Yeah.
And then you respond by saying, "Well, then what are you making them for?"
Exactly.
What's the point of this? thing?
Exactly.
Yeah. So I had it in my ear. I was twisting it around.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, it
I
is.
love that. Oh, it feels so good.
It's orgasm.
It's an eargasm.
It is.
I moan.
Oh, you
I got to
actually
keep my door shut.
Oh, wow.
No one knows what's
That's
happening.
nice.
It's just a Q-tip.
Now they know. So I'm doing that. I'm going back and forth, and the phone rings, and I pick up the phone with the hand that with the Q-tip in it. I go back to my.
No, did you accidentally?
Almost. I almost jabbed out my eardrum.
No.
And it was a robocall on top of it. So I was really mad. And for a couple of days, I had a little bit of a headache on that side of it, but now I'm fine. But,
Okay.
And I felt like calling up the
You can't.
the
There's
people,
yeah.
the people, and saying, you're right. You really shouldn't be using this.
Oh, I thought you wanted to say, "Hey, listen, I hurt my ear."
No,
Wait, that's
no,
a
no.
disclaimer right there. You can't-
No, it said on the
can't even
box,
sue 'em,
don't
yeah.
do it, and there I'm doing it. So, who's the idiot now?
I do it after showers, usually when it's all moist and you gotta get it nice and. Anyway, moving right along.
I'm not even going to comment.
It feels great.
You said the magic word.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What would I rather?
What? Okay. I'm trying to find the best one.
I write down like 3 and I go bing, bam, boom. You have like a whole list of them and you judge
Well,
from
I
pick
made
from
up
them.
my own last
Oh, that's
week.
right. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. Ooh. If you could afford it, would you rather have a cook or a maid?
A cook. Definitely a cook.
Yeah, see, for me, it's the maid.
I hate cooking and I love cleaning.
Well, here's the thing. If I were single,
Right.
I would have an affair with the maid.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
All
she's
right. I
in
think
the
that's
bedroom.
frowned upon.
It's frowned upon, but she's already in the bedroom, and it's really made
Come
it
on.
easier for me.
Jeez, Thrawn. How do
That's
you...
the hardest part is to get him in that
She's not
place.
going to keep working for you then. She'll take naps in your bed.
She only has to work for me once.
Oh, man.
No, I'm kidding.
No one's listening to this,
But
right?
the cook thing, it's because I love to cook, so
Yeah, see,
I don't
you
want
doing-
anybody doing that.
Yeah,
for
my
me.
boyfriend cooks. I just don't cook.
Do me a
I
favor.
tried it and
Ask him this question and let
He's
me
gonna
know if
say
he
maid.
responds the same way.
He's- yeah, he'll say
absolutely.
maid.
For the same
guys,
reasons
so
I
maybe
said.
guys say maid and women say
Yeah.
cook.
There's something about a maid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he wouldn't say it for that reason. Definitely not.
Well, not to you.
No, he wouldn't.
Okay.
You don't know him. He's
Okay.
special.
Oh, no, I don't
He's
know him.
He's loyal as can be.
You don't know me.
All right, my turn.
Yes.
Here's a good one. Would you rather be the funniest person in the room or the most intelligent?
That's for me. That's a difficult question.
I know, that's why I
would rather
picked it.
be the funniest.
Really?
Because then I can get a good laugh and really enjoy myself.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the most intelligent person.
Okay. Well, then we've.
I
rounded
know
out the
I
crowd.
know I'm funny, but I would rather be admired and respected for being smart, which I am also.
Yeah.
But to be the smartest person in the room, to me, that's an accolade. That's an accomplishment.
You know what?
Because my dad's usually the smartest one.
I
in the room.
understand that, but here's the bottom line in our American society
Mm-hmm.
that apparently somehow elected this dope president. You have enough of those people. He became president. This is what's going on here. People today don't care about that stuff anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They care about the superficial stuff.
But not the people I care about. I want to
understand that.
be smart. It's my
But
tribe.
But if you're walking into a room of people,
Right.
they're not going to care if you're smart as much as if you're making them laugh. They will embrace you.
okay.
They won't let you go. If you're intelligent, they'll go, there's an intelligent
Well,
person.
yeah, I want to
respect
have an
that person."
engaging conversation, debate,
just
healthy,
saying,
good.
just
I mean,
saying.
yeah, then I'm learning too, and they're learning. I
Well,
can
that-
educate instead of making them laugh. I can make them learn.
Well, that's the reason.
Okay,
that,
I like that. Okay,
Okay, all right.
your turn.
Well, this is a stupid question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Would you rather meet the President of the United States or a movie star?
A movie star.
Of course.
If we're talking about this president,
I
if
guess.
it's any president, I'm going to go back to the
No, it
president,
said, would
but
you
not this
rather meet
president. He's
the
not my
pre-
president.
The president. And
Yeah,
he's
no.
apparently the
He's
president.
not my president. I
He
don't
ain't
want
mine
him.
either.
I don't want him.
I don't either.
So I would say celebrity, and
Yeah.
now if you ask me what celebrity, that's going to be tough too because I have a lot. I have a long list. So
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know. I've met a few already, being in movies.
really?
Yeah, remember?
Oh, that's true. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Adam
yes.
Sandler and I had a conversation,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Henry
most-
Winkler, and
Henry McLaren is
Scott Wilson
very,
before
very
he
nice.
died.
Some of them are not very nice people.
Yeah, I met the guy on Game of Thrones, a couple Game of Thrones people.
Oh, that's nice.
I love that show.
I've never watched it.
I know.
Okay, you go.
Oh, here's a tough one. Well, would you rather continue with your life or restart it?
From birth,
I guess that's
Do I
what
have to
restart.
go-
I
do I
guess
have to
that's
go-
what restart means.
do I have to go through the same movie?
If you're restarting it, doesn't mean you can make changes?
I don't know.
It doesn't mean you're living the whole thing again the same way.
If I'm watching a movie,
Does it?
I'm watching a movie and it says
I
restart.
never thought of that.
I don't know.
Oh, I never thought of that.
If I could change it, if I was in the present and I could change it with knowledge,
Yes.
of course I'd rather restart it.
Really?
Sure.
But what if it's going to be worse?
Well, then it wouldn't be under my control. I guess that depends on what kind of life you
Wow,
have.
what a complicated question.
Yeah, this is getting too deep.
You know what I would do as of 2 years ago, I would restart it.
Yeah.
And you know why.
Yeah.
So I don't want to continue it like it is because it's very difficult for me. So I would restart.
But under your theory, it could even be worse.
That's what my boyfriend said.
Yeah.
He said, and I hadn't thought of that either. He said,
Yeah.
what if it's worse? He wants to continue. He'd
Yeah.
continue because it could be worse.
Yeah.
Okay, I see that too.
okay,
And I like your theory of we don't know can you
We
control
don't know.
it or not?
It's the way the question is worded. It's
Interesting,
horrible. It's just
interesting.
horrible.
I'll choose better next time. Sorry, Padawan.
All right. Would you rather be the youngest sibling or the oldest sibling, if there were two of you?
I already am one, and I'm the oldest, and I like it that way.
Yes.
So I'm not going to change that.
I also would want to be the oldest.
Right.
No question.
Are you
about
the
it.
oldest?
Yes.
Okay, see?
Yes. Because when you're the youngest, then you...
you're babied, though. You're preferred. It's almost better.
I don't need that, though.
And my brother
I
was.
don't want that.
And my daughter is.
I don't want that. But I'm getting the seconds of the first person, and I don't like that.
Yeah, but you're treated
like
a little
that.
better. I don't care. I'm trial and error. The oldest is always like experiment,
I like
what
the
works.
older. I like
do
the
too.
older.
I'm not happy being this way.
As a matter of fact, if I could do a restart, I would do that the same way.
Okay.
I would be the oldest again.
All right, that's good.
And the tallest.
You're always the tallest.
Yes.
How about this one? Now I have a silly one for you. I have to do silly. Would you rather go bright purple when embarrassed or sweat so much you soak your clothes? He's thinking. I can see him thinking. You can't see it, but I can.
Soak my clothes.
Yeah, that's what I said
Yeah.
too. But everyone else I ask says turn purple. Because you walk in with I don't want to be seen.
No.
And my boyfriend said, oh, he'd turn purple because you get the wet clothes. What's up with that?
Well, I can change my clothes, but I can't change my face.
Unless you're like a celebrity. They
Yeah.
get the Botox and the nip and tucks and stuff. You can change your
that
face.
purple would probably come through. And I guess if you're a woman, you can put makeup on. Guys got no
No, but I mean,
recourse.
no. You just,
What?
no. You just,
What?
it's just, when you're embarrassed, you're not going to stay purple. You're just going to be purple.
For how long?
60 seconds, maybe.
Oh, then I'm changing my vote. You didn't say it was only 60 seconds.
Ron, when you're embarrassed.
I'll just run to the bathroom. But that's easier. I can wait 60 seconds. I don't want to run home and change my clothes every time.
How often do you get embarrassed? I should ask you.
How long does it take you for your clothes to dry?
Do you often get embarrassed?
That's why I'm doing the
I
laundry.
rarely get embarrassed. So there. I don't even. This question doesn't apply to me.
That's exactly where I'm doing the laundry right now. Okay.
Well, seriously,
What?
you get embarrassed. Normally, your face turns red for a minute.
Yeah.
And how could you think it'd be all day or forever? You're like, remember, you could just wear makeup. I wouldn't have time to go get makeup. My face would stop being purple. But I'd stand there, and my friend would go, "What's wrong with you?" I just don't want that interaction.
Oh.
So the soaking wet, they might not notice that I'm dripping wet.
Why would?
My
Unless you're
clothes-
at a pool party. Otherwise, of course, they're going to notice that.
If I was skiing too, it'd be like I'd get frozen.
Well, then, yeah. That's right.
But I don't get embarrassed. Number one. So this is a bad question. What's your question?
I'm still on that
If
one.
you have any more, or we can end it.
No,
I'm happy to do whatever.
All right.
I'm not embarrassed.
Would you rather sing like an opera star or cook like a gourmet chef? This is for
Opera,
you.
opera.
Okay.
Because I already do. I can sing opera. Yeah.
Don't do it now.
I'm not.
Okay.
It would be loud.
Okay. All right, one more from you.
Oh, well, this is one I was going to ask a couple of weeks ago, but I kind of just put it aside because it's one I made up. And I like to go with the already established ones. But would you rather
No.
have someone hear you burp or have someone hear your stomach growling? Like growling over and over.
Stomach growling.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
There's tons of excuses
That's
for
when
that.
I get embarrassed. That's when I'd soak my clothes.
Oh, my God.
I don't
No,
like-
it's so much more embarrassing to burp in front of somebody. Because that's like,
No,
that's not
I'd
just
rather
a
burp.
sound. That's not just a sound. That's also
They
a
go, oh,
smell.
excuse you.
Yeah, that's awful. That's,
No.
That's low class.
You know what?
Or it's considered
I'm
to
more
be.
embarrassed when my stomach is growling. I hate that.
Oh,
I've always
no.
hated that. I'm embarrassed like I didn't eat. Like
nothing to be embarrassed
It's a strange
about.
sound that my inside is making.
Yeah,
My mouth can make whatever noise it wants.
Yeah.
It's supposed to.
Yeah.
My stomach's supposed to be quiet.
yeah.
Isn't that weird? I'm weird. That's okay. You pick burping. I pick. You'd rather
I just,
not burp. I'd
no.
rather not have my stomach growl.
Oh, burping is so no.
It's so no.
So no, but stomach growling. There's thousands of explanations. You don't smell it all. You can say, "Oh my God,
I don't want to say. I don't want to do anything. I don't want my
Then
stomach
don't say
making noise.
anything.
I have to. I'm in the dentist chair. It happens. I'm anywhere.
But you don't have to say. When
I
your
hate
stomach
it.
growls, you don't have to say anything.
I do. I
because
explain. I go, oh, I didn't eat.
if you burp, you got to explain. You can't just burp and then walk away and go, you. Yeah.
Well, I said this. I asked my ex-husband this question on the way over, and he said, "I'll just fart in your face and say, you like that? You want some more?" See, he wouldn't give me an honest answer.
That's not how you play Would You Rather.
He said, "We play it at work. We say, who would you rather have work, him or him?" I said, "No, that's not right.
Yeah.
That's
That's wrong.
He's always wrong, but he's funny."
Read the rules of the game. It's not how you play.
Would you rather?
That's not how you play that game.
No. Let's play next week.
It's like playing Monopoly and saying, "Okay, it's your move," and then you fart and you go, "I don't care."
Oh, I don't play Monopoly anymore.
Yeah, that's not how you play the game.
It takes too long, dude. It's like half my life.
It's the stupidest game of all.
It's just trying to teach people how to be capitalists, and I don't even believe in that necessarily.
They should change the name of Monopoly to Trump. Because that's all.
Trump's version. He's probably coming out with one after he leaves office.
I hope he does.
There'll be a Trump version. He'll make money there.
He can do it now and leave office now and do the Trump version.
I wish he would. He should think about that.
I think so. If there was a vote today, I guarantee you. I'll
don't guarantee. People will surprise you their levels of stupidity. But go ahead.
We have to assume that levels of stupidity are extreme.
Okay.
And as I think we discussed on last show,
that's disgusting.
We got to get rid of this electoral college.
Okay.
That's because the college thing is you're just drinking.
I know.
No, it's wrong.
You're not in your right mind.
It's not.
You're cramming for exams.
Yeah. You don't win a state. You win a person.
Yeah. Right.
And that is it's so wrong. I don't know who came up with this college idea.
It was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
There were like 5 people in the world.
As soon as people moved away from cities, they started this crap, and it's just very ill-advised because it's against democracy. They say it's for because it's making your vote equal. No, it's not. You're taking away my vote and you're categorizing and lumping into something else.
Right.
No, I am who I am. I don't care where I live. You shouldn't care where I live. I live in the country. It's a vote. The one that gets the most votes wins. The one that gets the least doesn't. Period. Done. Finished. And then we would have no Trump-tasking at all.
No. I get my political humor from like Stephen Colbert. I think it's so on point and funny.
Yeah. Well, it's not just funny. Oddly enough, if you cut through the funny, it's scary.
It is.
It's a horror
it is
film.
too.
It's a horror film.
It really is.
And it only gets worse. And you wonder, like, how long is this movie?
He's trying to make it worse. I thought that from day one. He's just trying to make things as chaotic and as miserable as he can.
Well, he is.
And I don't know why, except to cause chaos.
He wants to be. I mean, it's so simple. It's not funny. I don't know why anybody isn't picking this up. The guy owned his own business. Mm-hmm. He was a bully when he was in grade school. Mm-hmm. He was in detention more than any other kid in the school. His father sent him to boarding school.
And cadet school.
Yeah. Trump, to keep him out of trouble, to teach him some discipline. Trump's mother and Donald Trump, they had a very bad relationship. She didn't have any connection with him whatsoever. He was only connected to his father. The guy was a problem, this Donald kid.
He's screwed up.
Yeah. So, I mean, he hates women. He only wants
he loves
power.
His daughter, though.
Yes. Well, yeah.
Part of him. It's part of him. It's an extension of him.
Well, she also makes money.
And uses email inappropriately.
Well.
Imagine.
No, he's very explainable. The man has no heart, no compassion. He was never taught that because he had no female figure in his life bringing him up. And do I blame him for that? Yes, of course I do. He was a bully then. He's a bully now. Only now he's a bully who's the president of the United States. He has admiration for world leaders, dictators. If someone gets killed, well, people get killed in every country. We do that too. I mean, it's amazing how he snuggles up to them, and yet our judicial system, our FBI, our judges, our citizens, our immigrants, anybody who isn't white, they are the enemies. The press is the enemy of the people. Everybody in another country, he puts them down. He breaks ties with other democratic countries in our alliances, and he hugs dictators.
Oh, I know.
It's just, this guy has got to be removed.
Well, any of my friends or people I know that like him, I think less of you. As long as you understand that. If you respect someone like Donald Trump, I do not respect you like I used to. Just keep that in mind. Whether you care or not, that's life. I mean,
well, Here's
Really?
the deal.
Really?
Here's the deal. Because the first comment that Trump made after he did his big tax thing, well, you went to his rich friends and he said, "I just got
know.
you a lot of money."
Yeah, I know.
And anybody who's a middle American is, I mean, you were duped, Bebs.
Right.
So as tariffs go up, everything gets more expensive, etc. Watch your money start fading away. You invest in the stock market, whether you do or you don't, prices go up, your dollar is less, you don't get that much more money at your
Good.
job.
I hope they get screwed. These people that thought this was a great idea and with Donald
Crazy.
Trump. I hope you lose your farms.
Yeah.
I hope everything
Yeah.
goes bad for you because you did this.
Yeah. I mean,
And
you
I'm
know,
better about it. So
well, the lesson is it's a very hard lesson, but I
Yeah.
guess it has to be learned.
and we all have to learn it now because of those people that put him in there.
Yeah. correct,
Thank
correct.
you.
Well, we live in a country where the winner wins, the loser loses.
Electoral
and that's
college.
about it. Yeah. All right. This has been entertaining and at the same time.
Yeah, now I'm nauseous. Thanks.
Yeah, I know. I don't feel like eating. All right. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome very much.
And
Thank you very
perhaps
much.
next Monday we'll do this again, only use different words.
And there'll be more holiday talk, unfortunately.
Well, unfortunately, we're in the season, and we got to keep people grounded.
Oh, yeah.
So today, Mondays with Tori, sometimes we get serious, sometimes not. We play a couple of games.
We laugh a
Good
lot.
times, man. You know,
There's laughs.
Take it easy. Take
Sure.
it easy.
Of course.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.